The life of a YouTuber is exciting and fun and great. You might make good films, but then you got to do it again and again and again. I'm here to fish all day, but I'm not necessarily here to catch fish. That's a bonus. I haven't brought any food with me. In fact, all I brought with me today is a lemon. If I catch a fish, it's a bonus. I get to use the cooking gear. If I don't, no big shakes. I'll be happy to go hungry. It's about just being by myself today, on the water, having the occasional yarn to you. This is not a moany film. This is going to be a good day. I'm going to go fishing because, you know what? I do too much work and not enough fishing. And yeah, I'm taking a camera with me, I know. This bloke needs to slow down.
You actually paddle or just take pictures of yourself?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a narcissist.
Gee, I might have stumbled upon the problem here. It seems I've fallen in love with myself. Too much Beau. An insatiable desire to increase views, increase subscribers, increase the desire in others to tune in when your name or image appears on whatever screen they're looking at. The great tension about being a YouTuber is the consistent, never-ending upload of films.
It makes you a frickin' workaholic is what it does. Some will do great, some will do medium, some will do underwhelmingly okay. And that's okay too. You need the fillers. But a filler's just as much hard work as a bloody good film sometimes. This might be a piece of shit, but it might also be good enough to show insight that doesn't usually get shown. Oh my God, just can't reach it. I've got like 6 or 7 films that are, you know, in some way, shape or form made. You know, in the rough cut stage, the edit's been done, I'm doing a voice track, whatever. Some of them are years old. And yet I'm still out here creating a new film to fill the void on YouTube. It is relentless, right? I want to do interesting things that are varied, that interest me as much as a wider audience. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I'm not an expert of any of this. I'm not even an expert on myself because sometimes I get up and think I'm going to do one thing and I don't do it, or I do something else.
Plenty of folks say that as soon as you start worrying about your audience, you cease being a creative animal. I couldn't disagree more. I make films for an audience. But that means I'm slower with uploads than I should be. I'm out here to see if answers to my storytelling problems, which are all about how I use my time, lie at the end of a fishing line.
All right, so okay, I find my piece. Here it is. This is good. The wind's dropped. I can hear the birds of the forest. You only have to have a few of these little moments. And there's the restoration, eh? Hallelujah. Oh, that minty lip balm is good. Feel like I'm making out with an exotic somebody. All right, well let's do a bit of slaloming through this dead forest and find somewhere to sit on a bank for a little bit, maybe make a cup of tea, eh? There is a blackberry growing out of an old gum tree in the middle of a lake. That's like the bloody poster child of resilience right there, isn't it? Making a little fire and a cup of tea is one of my favourite things in the world. It is forced, lovely downtime, and it's a perfect little allocation of time too. 5, 8, 15 minutes. Can't really go anywhere because you don't want to start a bushfire. You want to watch your billy boil. It's very satisfying. How many people write books about the beauty of simplicity? And yet, for every month I'm alive, I tend to add complexity. Why the hell do I do that? When there's simplicity staring me right in the face that I like a lot. While drinking my tea, I'm going to become a runner. Let's get nude. Okay, so we won't pixelate. We don't need to pixelate bums, I don't think, but we might have to pixelate the bum.
Now running, like paddling, is where I fix stuff, which is to say where I fix myself. I often think I'm dormant when I don't run or paddle. It occurred to me that my life as a YouTuber is to survive in a space I'm not a natural fit. Look at this beautiful little ginger creature, killing our native animals. It's able to survive here, as is the human who's running around with a camera, but that doesn't mean we should. I'm probably more suited to making a few films a year, riding in between and spending the rest of the time in the veggie garden. The thing is though, misfit relationships are often the best kind. Much like a fox eating blackberries, I like YouTube. I just have to sharpen up how I do it.
Someone said on Patreon last week, Beau, is YouTube taking the fun out of you a bit? And, you know, I was sort of pretty fickle with an answer. Yep, I said, yep, that's the case. But that runs pretty deep, you know. It is. Yeah, I used to be more fun. I think I'm losing, you know, let's say if I was 100% fun as a 20-year-old, geez, I've been losing 4 or 5% every year since. I might be starting to get into negative. Oh yeah, by that math, I'm in negative figures. You know what? All this stuff, it only means anything if you buy into it. If you're worried about something, you're only worried about it because you care for it. You need to come away and have a bit of self-time to realise what you give a shit for and what you don't.
Okay, so what's this indulgent non-work day that's kind of a work day mean? I don't know, to be honest. I'll keep having to figure that out. And that's the thing with creativity. It's a subjective game. But make no mistakes, YouTube has turned subjectivity into an objective beast. Driven by views, which means dollars, and it's easy to get caught up in. I have, and I think that's meant I've become a lesser version of myself. Why are you so cockeyed? I tell you what, us YouTubers need to go fishing more to bring us back to earth. Back to our own pace and not pots of gold offered by more views and more subs. Head out with the wrong lures in a shitty time of day and don't catch a thing. It's good for the soul. Get over yourself, mate. You're okay.